Hello, I am Valia, this is Jorge, and tonight we will be covering some of the stories that were not important enough to be on the 6 o'clock news. Our broadcast for today is mainly dedicated to courts.
Please rise, court is now in session. Judge Seymour Watson presiding.
In Volos, a priest's wife, Orthodox priests are allowed to get married. In fact, they are obliged to, that's weird, who abandoned her female adopted dog tied in a bush along with her 4 newborn puppies, was given a 3-year suspended sentence and a €5,000 fine. Forgive me, Father, for I have... Nope, still guilty. In Crete, an elderly preacher who had shot and killed a stray dog in front of a bunch of school kids in 2013, man, Greek courts are really up to date, aren't they? Was given a 2-year suspended sentence and a €5,600 fine. In Thessaloniki, a school teacher who dumped her dog's newborn puppies in the garbage tied up in plastic bags was given a 1.5-year suspended sentence and a €7,000 fine. The defendant's lawyer, who is also a school teacher, no wonder kids end up like this in Greece, tried to bribe the law, offering a donation for the local charity instead. Hey, maybe we could work something. Guilty! In Trikala, a man who had killed his dog by leaving him chained without food or water received a 1-year suspended sentence and a €5,000 fine. The defendant claimed that he had no intention to kill the dog, he just isolated him because he was sick so that the rest of his dogs would not get sick as well. It's just like he forgot to feed him as well. In Athens, a man that poisoned a bunch of stray cats on February 2013, that's 4 years ago, is to be tried this week. That's 4 years later. He was caught in the act by a woman who was caring for the cats while he was placing pieces of meat with pesticide in the spot where the stray cats were usually fed. Hey, do you remember this guy who was murdering cats in Glyfada back in the 90s and then the police couldn't care less and he was caught a few years later after he murdered a couple of humans? In Corinthos, a bird catcher was caught in the act by a wildlife park warden while he was setting up illegal bird traps for songbirds. In fact, he was using a captured songbird to lure the rest of the free, happy singing birds into the trap. Aww. The Federation of Greek Hunters filed a lawsuit against him. There will be no birds left for us to kill, Your Honor. Guilty. Taking a break from reality, our favorite awe post for this week is a family of Tito owls that has nested in a barn in Sparta. Anima, the wildlife protection organization, was called. The owners were given instructions on how to coexist with the family, and they will also be given an artificial nest for the birds to come back next year. Look at them. Okay. Back to reality. In Nafplion, a starving mother dog was spotted by a volunteer near a church. On the back of the church, 2 men were fighting over the family because one of them was trying to feed them while the other one wanted the church to remain clean for the mass on Sunday. In Kakovato, a mother dog that had been abandoned in the area a few weeks earlier was found poisoned on the beach. The local charity is asking anyone who knows anything to come forward. I'm sorry, he was writing that. In Athens, someone's dog gave birth again. The puppies were abandoned here, score 1 for originality fail. The woman who spotted them is providing them with food and water but is begging for help through social media since the number of the puppies has already dropped from 9 to 6 within just a few days. In Galaxidi, an emaciated sick dog that had been wandering the streets for who knows how long was rescued, only to take a seat on the death row just the same day. According to the rescuer's post, the dog suffers from leishmaniasis and mange and needs to be put down. Petra, I know I should have killed you when you looked like this! After complaints from people in social media, the vet suddenly revoked and is now willing to cure the dog. In Peoria, a dog in similar condition was rescued by a woman who is begging for help through social media. Hey, maybe she should talk to that other vet, he knows what to do. In Athens, an infuriated customer of TaxiBeat is asking the company to discipline the taxi driver who deliberately accelerated and ran over 4 stray cats while the customer and his friend were yelling at him to slow down from the back seat of the car. Hey, watch out for those kittens! Oh my God! In a farm in the island of Paros, a baby lamb is being kept in an abandoned car 24/7. The owner comes to feed it once a day and probably check if it's still alive, and claims that the car is equipped with the proper proofing. And last but not least, the Sea Life Protection Institute is sounding a note of warning, as lately protected marine species are being found killed in the Greek Sea. Among the animals that have been washed out in the past few weeks are a dead dolphin that was missing a fin, a dead dolphin missing its tail, a dead dolphin tied with a rope, a stabbed dolphin, a sea turtle tied with a rope, a decapitated sea turtle, and a seal that had been shot and killed. Thank you for watching. You can find the original or additional links of every story in the description box below. From Jorge and I, have a good night.